Well, hey, buddies. What? This is Emily. And this is Emmylou Arts. I don't know where that...
Hey, buddies.
That's new. Okay, let's journal or something. Well, that intro got away from me fast, so I don't know what to say about that. But we're in my A5 Stalogy. I'm loving it, you guys. This not having any wasted pages like I used to have in my cousin, well, and I had in my A6 Techo. I'm loving it. I feel like I'm taking full advantage of the notebook. It's a good feeling, you know? I can't explain it, but it feels good. Okay, so this is Monday the 3rd. Well, today is Wednesday the 5th, but we're going back to Monday the 3rd. And somebody in the Greedy Weasel said something about doodling more in their journal, and I was like, why don't I do that anymore? And then I remembered it's because I have 9,000 stickers. But I did want to doodle more, so I'm making a conscious effort, at least for today. So I doodled a coffee cup, and now I'm watercoloring it. This was so fun. I don't know why I don't do this all the time. The 9,000 stickers, that's why. But I really enjoy it, and I love how it just adds a different element and texture and look to my pages. So I really want to start doing that more. I'm using my Arteza watercolors. That pan, what is it? The 36 paint pan, whatever. I don't know. I really like all those colors. I had gotten all those little Jane Davenport watercolor tins. Still like those, but I pretty much have all of them in the Arteza one, kind of. I mean, maybe not. I'd have to do another video looking at it more closely, but I love it, and it was fun. That was the point of that whole thing. I might have a coupon code for Arteza or a link. I'm not sure. I'm going to check that out. I'm such a good YouTuber. If I do, I'll link it below. So I like the watercolors at any rate. Moving on, I was just writing that I went to coffee with my parents because the kids went back to school.
Woohoo! Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
We just all needed to get there. We all needed to get back into our routines, and it was time. And I also told my dad it was time to take the Christmas decorations down in their house, which I had helped them put up in the beginning of December. And he was very, very adamant against it, very opposed. But my mom was like, we got to get these down, Jim. It's time. So he boycotted and sat in the chair and watched us take them down. But we were happy to get it done. And then I had to leave there and go to Verizon. You guys, I swear, if you have to go to Verizon, just take the day off. Just know that you're going to surrender a day of your life, and that way you're not mad. That way you're not frustrated. There's no upset feelings. It will just be better for the world and you and me and everyone else in Verizon. Certainly the people that work there. Those poor people. I went to get Henry's Gizmo watch looked at, and it took like 4 hours, and I came back like twice. Maybe more than that, because I actually went to another Verizon store, and they told me they couldn't help me. Yeah, and that's why I put the raging Sasquatch, because that's what I felt like. I mean, I wasn't mad at them. I was mad at COVID, because why is everyone so short-staffed? Why doesn't anyone work anymore? I'm tired of you, pandemic. You're ruining everything. I'm blaming it on that because I don't know. No one has staff. So, well, Verizon is no different. But we figured out what was wrong with his Gizmo. Even after the guy at the front door of Verizon telling me that it was not going to get fixed and that I should just buy a new one. I had been there 10 seconds. I was like,
okay, no. Back up. Mister.
Let me at least try and fix this. Well, that's not going to get fixed, ma'am. That has a crack in the screen. It's no longer waterproof, and if anything has gotten in there, it has corroded the electrodes, and it is just never going to work again. So do you want to buy a new one?
No, sir. No, I do not.
Let me speak with a technician. And we fixed it. I didn't use that tone with him, but I did in my head. It was the first winter day that the kids, had to go to school with all of their winter accoutrement here, in Iowa, otherwise known as the frozen tundra. And Henry lost a glove. First day. So I made a special sticker. Henry's missing glove count is 1 as of Monday. He came home with them all yesterday. We're going to see today. Are we going to make it a 2-day streak where we come home with all the gloves and hats? I'm not going to get my hopes up. And then, let's see. I used a PPAPPAPPIYO sticker of the dog in the snow. I linked those below, but I think they disappeared, or maybe they were out of stock. I don't know. I put a little picture of a rabbit throwing a paper airplane because there was a den meeting in our garage for Boy Scouts, and they had to learn about flag rules or something. It was not exciting stuff. So I think they ended up having some sort of paper airplane competition after they learned about the flag rules for a few minutes. So I don't know. There was a whole bunch of hollering coming from my garage. So I was happy about that because Michael's like, oh, the boys are going to hate this. They're going to hate me. They're going to hate this. I hate it all. But I think it turned out to be fun. And I was proud of myself. I had some growth, you guys. So we've talked about how I am very much an all or nothing person. I have a very hard time with gray areas. I did not have all my steps in for Monday, and I had already had a beer, and I was like, all I need is 2,000 more steps. I could walk on the treadmill for 10 minutes and get my steps. After you've had 1 or 2 blue moons, it's really hard to make yourself walk on the treadmill, even slowly. But I did it. I did it, you guys. And it's not so much that I walked on the treadmill. It was that I allowed myself a gray area where everything was not total shit or perfect. Because that is how I operate. It's either got to be a perfect day where I get on my steps and I eat every nutrient and macro that I am allotted and I am great, or I eat everything. And I didn't do that. It was a gray area, and I am proud of myself for the gray area. I don't know, you guys. It's small steps for me. And then we were watching TV, and Bridget, my husband's sister, my sister-in-law, texted us a picture of her mother-in-law's cookie cake that she got from Dairy Queen for Christmas. And it was a happy birthday Jesus cake. And some Dairy Queen artist really got into that. And we laughed so hard that I just don't think that Jesus was ever meant to be portrayed on a cookie cake. I don't. I'm going to go ahead and say it. And Michael was like, why does it say happy birthday, Lenny? She was like, it doesn't. It's Jesus. Oh, it was just so funny. I guess you had to be there. But at any rate, yeah, it was amazing. So if you ever want to celebrate Christmas with a cookie cake from DQ, you can go to Minnesota. And somewhere in Minnesota, there is a Dairy Queen that will make you a fine, fine piece of artwork. Let's see. Tuesday, Michael was off, and I went back to my Sasquatch stickers. Those are from Amazon. They were like a little bundle of vinyl-y sticker flake things. I link them below. And I loved the picture of the Sasquatch carrying the dog because Michael took the kids to school. Why in my mind the picture of the Sasquatch carrying the dog reminds me of Michael taking the kids to school? I don't know, but it does, and I enjoy it. I like it. And I was just writing that I enjoy when he's home and takes the kids to school because it's not such a frenzied rush in the morning. I can get in a load of laundry and I can feed the cats and get them their medicine and clean up after the gerbils and make my to-do list. And all of those things don't have to be done in 5 minutes while I'm trying to get Addie to brush her hair and Henry to find a mask and figure out if he needs his trumpet. It's just helpful. It's helpful to have another pair of hands, right? You could say, I should just get up earlier and then it would all go smoother. I don't disagree, but I'm not going to do that. Nope. I've tried. It's just not going to happen. So I used one of the vintage girl sticker flakes, so cute, of her pointing to her list, because I made myself a massive list. And I did end up getting a fair amount of things done, so I was proud of that. And then I put a little write on, like, that was a piece of collage, but I guess it signified that I wrote a lot on my list and I got a journal with me filmed. And I put that, I have an oil for that sticker on there because somebody sent me that. And I have an oil diffuser. I had it down in the basement next to my yoga mat. But I haven't done yoga in 10 months? I don't know. I went for a hot week where I was yogaing all the time. And then I hurt my back in a downward dog. And it ended because I was injured. I was an injured dog. But I remembered that I had my diffuser down there and a bunch of oils, and I really like the smell of them. That's why I diffuse them, especially like when I do yoga or meditate. I just like the scent. And so one of them was called Peace and Harmony, and that is the bottle, and I just liked the bird. I saw that like bird line drawing on the bottle, and so I drew that and I watercolored it. So that's 2 for 2, where I did a little doodle and I watercolored, right? And I actually doodled the diffuser, so I was kind of proud of that. And then I wrote Peace and Harmony. That was the name of the oil. What scent is it? It's probably something lavender. Calming blend. Peppermint oil, patchouli oil, orange oil, lavender oil, basil oil. It's a minty floral herb. I really like it. It smells really good. It's not like a professional oil or whatever I got at the grocery store, but I really like it. I also have one for focus and clarity, so I'll try that one out too. Let's see. Oh, I had to drive Addie to dance, and the moon looked really, really pretty. It was like just a little sliver of a moon. It was like a moon sticker. It looked like a sticker. And so I was like, I wonder what that's called. So I looked it up, and it's called waxing crescent moon. And I was reading about it, and it said that the time of the waxing crescent moon is a great time to set intentions and what else did it say? To focus on goals and desires and to set intentions. And after you recover from how did they word it? Recover from the excitement of the new moon or something. God, I don't know what they said. It says, once you've recharged from the new moon, you can plant these intentions and desires. I love the sound of that. So I'm going to plant my intentions during this time of the waxing crescent. And I had that sticker from James Burke. Somebody had sent me of that little moon doodle. So I wrote that and then put a little dance sticker. And that cat washi Lindsay sent me in her package, and it's so cute. I put a little sticker of some laundry detergent because I got wild hair and I washed our sheets. I know it should be done much more often than I do. I don't want to talk about it, but I did it, and I love getting into a bed with clean sheets. But I don't think about it sometimes because I always feel like, well, I'm clean getting into bed, so is the bed dirty? Probably. It probably really is, and it's probably really gross. So wash your sheets more. That's what I'm trying to tell myself. Don't judge me, okay? We all come here to be friends. And then I put down this sticker. This is a sticker book from, it's a Michael's one. It's the Planners Anonymous one, with the moons and the everything. Oh, it's so pretty, and the gems and the crystals. And I put down that sticker and I wrote, if you diffuse it, it will come. Because as I was diffusing it, I was like, I wonder if I diffuse this, I will feel peace and harmony. And I live in Iowa, so, you know, if you build it, they will come. So I have to believe if I diffuse it, it will come. So I'm waiting, peace and harmony. Let's go. Let's see. I used I keep wanting to say Antiquarian when I'm trying to say vintage. So then I go, it's a vintage girl sticker flake of a scarf. She's wearing a scarf and the cat's wearing a scarf. And I put that down for today, Wednesday, because it is colder than
A witch's left tit today.
it's freezing cold, like negative 15 wind chill. I mean, it's cold, you guys. I wish I could tell you what that is in Celsius because you'd poop. It's really cold. And then I put in some printouts of Fatty doodles that I did this morning. Fatty's my cat, and I doodle sometimes pictures of him. And I had done one called Fatty in the Wind, and somebody requested more Fatty doodles. So I doodled a Fatty with tennis shoes on, getting his steps in, and then a Fatty reading a self-help book entitled How to Excel at Lethargy. And I posted those in the Greedy Weasels Facebook group. So if you want access to my doodles, you got to become a weasel. And there is a link for that in the description of this video. It's fun times. So do it. I mean, I can't make any promises, but it's fun, I think. Let's see. I feel like I'm going a mile a minute here. Oh, yesterday when we were cleaning out my collage, thank you guys for putting up with that video. Don't know what got into me about that, but I thought, hey, maybe someone would need somebody to hang out with while they do something boring like this. So I recorded it. I put down that picture of the magazines, but I had to cut off the donkey because there was no room. And then a little organized sticker, and that was it, basically. Those are my pages, and I'm loving the A5, you guys. I'm really enjoying it. I hope that you guys are doing well, and I will see you soon. Bye!